His 10-year-old son, Caleb,
You ready?
enjoys that dad's a local celebrity, trying to take that celebrity national tonight as he takes on Enrique Barzola. Bessette is in blue, Barzola in red.
Bessette keeping his distance but pressing forward, and Barzola on the outside just trying to feel him out.
Barzola's waiting to counter because he wants to throw everything he's got into his big shots. He's just being patient.
As is Bessette.
Yep. In and out with Bessette. Barzola waits around on that back foot because he just throws so heavy. So he just kind of waits and then just fires heat.
Barzola left architecture school to train full-time. He's only been training about 6 years in the sport.
A couple of good leg kicks right away by Barzola.
And you just see the increased comfortability of Barzola making his 5th UFC appearance tonight. Just missed after loading up on that right hand. Bessette at times in previous fights has spent time, fought off his back. Got to be careful in that scenario against Barzola, who has yet to find a window to shoot here about a minute in.
Bessette looking for that high kick.
Bessette's not loading his punches or his kicks near as much as Barzola, so he's landing well right now.
Kick to the body for Bessette.
Let go of the cage. Let go of the cage.
2 minutes have gone by here in round 1. Barzola back to work on that lead leg of Bessette, who counters.
Ooh, over the shoulder.
Bessette owns his own gym in Bristol, Connecticut. Underdog MMA, lives in Stafford, Connecticut. A lot of finishing skills for both of these guys. Bessette, 8 subs, 7 knockouts.
Bessette with a good right hand there. Ooh, Barzola with a good shot to the body there. Now it's getting hot.
Once you hit Barzola, he likes to sit in the pocket and start swinging, make it a nasty, grimy fight. And we see Bessette just likes to be technical, in and out. Good, sharp punches. He's throwing combinations, not one at a time. That'll help him as the fight moves on. Nice kick.
I like how he sneaks those kicks in over the top of the shoulder.
Bessette very comfortable in that octagon in his UFC debut. He felt like having most of my pro fights in New England would help. So far, so good. Barzola was hoping to get a fight with Yair Rodriguez last December. That did not materialize. Feels like if he can finish Bessette, he would warrant a top 15 opponent. Now a level change. And he plants Bessette down.
Now we'll see what kind of guard game Bessette has. Rolling for a leg.
See, he likes to fight off of his back.
He's trying to attack that leg. The way he's hooking it, it's the guy who knows what he's doing when it comes to leg locks.
Nobody's a complete slouch in grappling when you get here, but I think Bessette has the edge in the technique when it comes to the ground game. Barzola likes to ground and pound, and he's good at it.
Strong right hand there by Barzola. Yeah, Bessette is going, but he's going like he's in a grappling class.
Yeah.
Where the guy's willing to grapple with him. Ooh, I like that left kick. And his right kick. I really like how he sneaks him in.
Part of the reason he's able to sneak those kicks in is because Barzola's backing up a lot. Now he's starting to time some takedowns, get the pressure going, get in the pocket. That's where Barzola's the best. But if he keeps backing up on Bessette, Bessette's going to keep landing those kicks as the fight moves on.
10 seconds, guys.
Yeah,
10
he backs
seconds.
into it. You got to move forward on kicks when guys kicking you like that. You got to pressure. Barzola would do good to make this grimy. He's got to make it a bar fight almost.
Break.
5 minutes down between Matt Bessette and Enriquez Volkan Oezdemir. UFC 220 tonight, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. It is only on pay-per-view. You can order UFC 220 right now. All right, second round here, Matt Bessette and Enrique Barzola. Some blood there coming from the left side of Enrique Barzola. Maybe the ear, not sure.
Yeah, it looks like maybe one of his cauliflower ears is leaking. Actually, it looks like it's coming from the scalp, John.
Yep.
Yeah, it's coming from the back of the head. Not sure where that happened.
Barzola really needs to move forward. The backing up is going to cause problems because Bessette's throwing combinations and ending them with a kick. So he eats the combination, Barzola backs up, and the kick lands. So he needs to move forward.
Yeah, it's interesting because Barzola is usually the guy that's aggressive. He's usually the guy moving forward, right?
Generally speaking.
Bessette with a nice little combination there. Bessette's finding his rhythm. Oh, that was a big wind up for that one.
Pretty much everything he throws is wound up. He wants power on everything. He's looking for a one-shot knockout. And Bessette's just kind of mixing it up a little bit. And the kicks are going to keep working because Barzola needs to run forward into the pocket whenever he's kicking, or at least counter the kick.
They both exchange strong leg kicks there. There's another one by Barzola.
Barzola is dealing with a change of opponent here tonight. 9 days that was to face. Powerful leg kick for the Peruvian.
It's amazing how many people are going for that low calf kick now. I mean, it is as common as the thigh kick now, and maybe more effective. In terms of like short-term, the ability to produce damage, make guys limp. When you go back to the Jeremy Stevens, Gilbert Melendez fight, I mean, instantaneously it was hampering his movement.
Yeah, first one through. And some redness on that calf area of Matt Bessette. Pretty good right-hand counter from Bessette. Double underhooks now for Barzola. Pretty good resistance from Matt Bessette on the takedowns tonight.
Yeah, very good takedown defense, except for that one time. And from there, we got to see him trying to work something off of his back.
All right, into the corner now of Matt Bessette.
Left hand up, Matt. Left hand up. Follow up, Matt. Combo. Keep on him. Combo.
Again, Barzola with the takedown.
Another high amplitude takedown for Enrique Barzola. Has 2 minutes here to work in round 2.
It looks to me like Barzola is just very comfortable with waiting for these takedowns now. He's going to wait for Bessette to come at him and just time the takedowns now. He seems more comfortable there than with the striking. He's just waiting on Bessette in the striking games.
Bessette wants that leg. He's got to really grab a hold of it. But the problem with that is you open yourself up to getting punched in the face. And Barzola is a ferocious ground and pound specialist.
He is committed to the ground, though, in Bessette, and that's the only way you can get a submission is to kind of commit to this position, though.
Yeah, he's got to dive on it. He's got to really grip it and roll into it. Like right there. I see it's kind of like he's half in, half out with it.
I think he's just resting there, to be honest. He's not even trying, really. He's just making it look like he's moving on Barzola so he can get a little breath.
You could very well be right.
Bessette does have a couple wins by heel hook during this 8-fight unbeaten streak. And he was expecting a lot of this. Barzola trying to get these takedowns in the clinch, up against the fence. And there's another one. As yet, Barzola hasn't been able to get that ground and pound game going, but you see Bessette more than willing to try to be offensive off of his back.
Well, I think Barzola's landed enough. I mean, he's certainly winning this round.
Yep.
And with 2 takedowns and good ground and pound, they're the most significant moments of this round.
Yeah, and you see Barzola now just crashing. He's just nonstop crashing into Bessette, making sure he's getting in the pocket where he needs to be. This is how the fight should have started. But it's almost like Barzola needed to wake up a little. He needed to get punched to kick. He's on now, he's awake, he knows where he can win this fight, and it's in these grappling transitions and in the pocket. And he's just making it ugly right now.
And he seems the physically stronger man in these clinches.
I think it just comes down to wrestling technique. He was Team Escudero on Tough Latin America too. And Bessette comes from a jiu-jitsu background where they focus more on working off their back, so they're not as worried about the takedown. I think it's just different martial arts.
All right, so Khabib Nurmagomedov's stunning and dominant return against Edson Barboza, UFC 219, January 29th, will be yours on UFC Fight Pass. All right, third and final round here, Enrique Barzola and Matt Bessette. Barzola, in his 3 UFC wins, has landed 5, 7, and 9 takedowns, respectively. In his lone UFC loss, just 1. So perhaps a good sign for him here tonight.
Bessette biting down his mouthpiece and moving forward. Looks very determined at the beginning of this third round. And I think both guys need this round. Who knows what the score of the first round was? The second round I clearly gave to Barzola. But the first round, who knows?
Tom, you got to like the fact, though, that the Barzola corner telling their fighter he needs this third round. Marcos D'Amata not trying to take any chances here.
Yeah, I think it's just intelligent. I mean, you got to tell the guy that he might be down. You don't know, so get to work in this third round. If you want it, take it, because that's what it's going to come down to in this third round.
And if you were in Barzola's corner, wouldn't you be asking for the takedown?
Absolutely.
Get this fight to the ground.
I would be. Yeah, sorry, Joe.
No, I'm just saying, Bessette hasn't been effective at all off his back.
Yeah, I'd be telling Barzola, get in the pocket, crash, keep going, keep getting that body lock, keep going to the fence, time takedowns off of Bessette's strikes and time takedowns off his kicks. Quit backing up, no steps back. That would be Barzola's advice for me.
And I like to see him continue with that low leg kick.
Definitely. And the jab, too. Like his corner said, the jab will set up and keep him from using just one punch power. There it is. And then he can land the big ones.
Yeah.
Everything comes off the jab.
And Bessette's changing stances, which is probably because of that left leg, which is really red right now.
Exactly.
Bessette with a nice left hook to the body there.
See, Bessette has landed twice as many head strikes as Enrique Barzola. Took this fight on 9 days' notice, so the gas tank bears watching here down the stretch for Matt Bessette. Just over 3 minutes to go.
That left leg's hurt. He keeps switching stances. He keeps going to that right leg forward, and that left leg looks a mess. There he goes again. Woo! Clean on that one. And he took all the weight of that.
Barzola using the jab now, as his corner said, has forced him to use more combinations instead of one-punch power, so that's good that he's made that adjustment in this third round. It's helping. It's setting up his kicks, and it's helping him get in the pocket easier, and now he's landing a little bit more punches than he's been.
He's very focused on that low kick.
Only the second time that Matt Bessette has been in a third round spanning his last 11 fights.
Bessette's still in this very much. I mean, he's always threatening with those kicks. See if he can get one up here.
I think it's going to be very difficult for him to throw those kicks with that left leg so damaged.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's really bothering him. Check that one. You just got to lift it up off the ground, Joe. I mean, when you're eating those, the problem is when you get in the habit of eating the kick and just lifting your heel off the floor, and that doesn't hurt when you go to the thigh. But if you try to use that technique when you go to the shin, it takes your leg out, it makes it worse. So you've got to lift that leg up and check correctly.
90 seconds to go. Barzola working for another takedown here.
And this is where Barzola can win. He needs to stay here, make it ugly, keep the underhook battle going, keep winning the underhook battle with the body lock to the takedown here. And as you can see, look at Bessette's feet. They start out facing Barzola to the center of the octagon. Now they're twisted parallel with the octagon. That's how you stop the lock, but he waits too long to get his feet there, and Barzola gets his hands locked and then takes him down.
Bessette going to a rubber guard here, but looks to me like he's got some flexibility issues.
He's those are the type of takedowns you'd think would have an impact on the judges. 5 of them, and they've all had some force behind them. See, 5 of 9 for Barzola thus far. Came in with 22 landed in his first 4 UFC starts.
Bessette's really got to dive on that leg. He keeps making his intentions very well known.
Crowd trying to will Bessette to a strong finish here. So Matt Bessette and Enrique Barzola go the 15-minute distance here tonight in Boston with the mathematics down there. Now Bruce Buffer is here with that official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 30-27, 29-28, and 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision, Enrique